Back. It's a great day for this Wednesday. It's the 22nd of July as we welcome a good friend of ours for many years to the desk. This is Ken Schall. He is a golf professional who's been around for a while. We've first met over at Willow Creek Golf Course many moons ago. Then you were over at Glen Oaks, and now you have your own business. Tell us a little bit about your business.
That's right, Lou. About 4 months ago, I started a teaching business. The name of it is Ken Schall Golf Performance Studio. Specialize in instruction. I love to teach the game. We do custom club fitting and also club repair and club building.
Where's this place located at?
It's located in Governor's Square, West Des Moines, and also it's a year-round practice facility with practice bays. So.
Now, tell everybody a little bit more about your history. You said you were at Willow Creek and Glen Oaks, and then you have your own business here, but you are a pro.
I'm a PGA professional, yes. As I said, I love to teach the game. I've been around at, various golf courses. I knew you from Willow Creek back in the, I guess, early 90s. Then I had a short stint with the Drake University golf team. Well, I guess we'll talk about Zach in a little bit here. But then I left the team to run a club in Waterloo, Iowa, Sunnyside Country Club for 7 years. And then after that, I returned to Des Moines to be the director of golf at Glen Oaks. I did that for 11 years up until last October.
That's pretty impressive.
I was going to say, you're probably a popular man right now because everyone is talking Zach Johnson and the incredible feats he's been managed to have this year. Can you talk a little bit about working with him and what that's been like?
Well, it was a thrill to work with him his senior year at Drake. Who could possibly know that he would have gone on to do what he's done?
Now, how was he? Seriously, when he was playing, was he like the star of the class? Was he the class clown? What was he on the Drake golf team?
Zach was just like you see him today. What you see is what you get. As far as a player, he was very good in college. He bounced around between the #1 and #2 position on the golf team. I remember when Zach graduated, he was an excellent student. He had a couple nice job offers out of college, and we sat down and talked about turning professional. And I said, Zach, you got to try it, or you're always going to wonder, And so he turned pro. He got some financial backing from some folks back in Cedar Rapids, and I just gave Zach some advice. I said, Zach, you got to turn the worst part of your game into the best part of your game, and that's your putting, okay? And he did it. He's arguably one of the best putters in the world, if not the best putter in the world.
But at that time in college, it wasn't the case.
He was just average by even college standards, but he made himself a great putter through, practice and hard work. And how about the finish? That was electrifying. That putt he made on 18.
And speaking of putting, that's what paid off for him.
That's what paid off. He held that, that epic putt on number 18, and then he went on to one putt the first hole, and then the second hole of the playoff, and then he made a key, probably about a 6-footer for bogey at the third hole of the playoff. So his wedge play and his putter won it for him.
Now, what was it like for you sitting there knowing that you coached this guy in college and you're watching him playing the British Open and on the verge of getting the jug? What was running through your mind?
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat, and I really kind of liked his chances. He's a fearless golfer. In fact, Steve Williams, who is Tiger Woods' former caddy, wrote a book, and he said in that book that the only player that Tiger Woods feared was Zach Johnson.
Are you serious?
That's correct, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Yeah. But some big takeaways here, in case there's kids out there, maybe golf isn't their thing, but there's other athletic things they're pursuing or other careers they're wanting. He wasn't the best at everything, even at a college level, but you told him to continue to work on that. But he has, persevere, but also to continue to work hard. He's one that obviously has a natural gift, but he worked hard to get where he is right now.
He worked very hard to get where he is. When he started out, he started playing mini tours, and what a mini tour event is, a bunch of pros get together, the entry fees are high, and that's the purse. You play for everybody else's entry fees, okay? And so Zach did that for a couple of years and kind of did okay, and then about the third year or so on the mini tours, he started winning mini tour events. He came to Waterloo, where I was at the time, and played in the Waterloo Open, okay? And I was paired with him the first 2 rounds, and he won the tournament by several shots, and then he started winning a lot of mini tour events. And I was just thinking to myself, Zach's maybe one of the top 100 players in the world right now, and he may not even know it. So then he goes on the Nike tour the following year, and sure enough, he's the leading money winner. Then that earned him a spot on the PGA Tour, and the rest is history. And I guess what a lot of people don't realize is that in the last 11 years, there's only 2 players that have won more times on the PGA Tour in the last 10 years, Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson.
Really?
That's correct, yeah.
Wow.
That's incredible. He
That's
seems
a
like a
great
very
stat.
humble man despite his accomplishments.
He's a very humble man. He has deep faith. He has a great support system. So it's just.
Do you guys still stay in touch? Do you still did you call him when it happened?
Well, I don't stay in touch much with Zach. His time is very precious to him, but I definitely follow what he's doing.
Well, you're his coach, so you got to text him or something. Yeah, I'm sure you text him. But
did.
it's another stat that we learned yesterday that was pretty impressive. What 14 people in history have been able to put on the green jacket and take home the jug from the British Open?
That's right. He's in pretty rarefied air
That
there,
is
isn't he?
unbelievable.
And I understand he still gives back to the Drake golf program as well.
He does. He comes back and helps them raise funds, and of course, on top of that, what he's done with his foundation back in Cedar Rapids with the flood relief and all that, it's pretty phenomenal.
Just a great guy all around.
Yeah.
All right, so Ken Schall, your name of your place is Ken Schall Golf Performance Studio.
That's correct, Lou.
All right,
Yeah.
and again, tell everybody the location. This is new, fairly new.
Yeah, it's 2700 University Avenue. It's located halfway between University Avenue and Westtown Parkway, right off of 28th Street,
Right, now
Governor Square.
I have some sticks that have been in the garage for probably about 15, 20 years. Can you